it just stopped all suddenly there. Just tried to learn the words. Anyway, hi, I don't think anybody's on yet. Actually, I'm busy. I'm talking to myself. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any. Nobody's on yet. I'll just wait for Steve to bring some people on. Yeah, there we go. Hi, Charlene. First on, Charlene. How are you? Hi, Tani. How you doing? Just wait for loads of people to come on. How's everybody? Is everybody getting ready for Christmas? Are you? In fact, I was just saying there that I just moved house 2 days ago, so I'm a bit of a mess at the moment. So I wasn't even going to be doing this live today, but I need to get back to some normality. So I don't know how it'll go today. I'm in a new environment, put it this way, I'm in my new room. So we'll wait and see how it goes. So we'll just wait for more people to come on, because I'm an hour earlier than normal, than I'm normally on, because I'm going for a Christmas night tonight. Going for Christmas. I don't know what I'm wearing. I haven't washed my hair yet. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yep. Oh, you're lucky, Tanny. You did your Christmas. Well, I've not had any presents to buy for, because it's just money. All older now. So, hi, who's that? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that Alira Ora? Alira Ora? Hello, hello, hello. As I said, just with Smith. The surnames are coming first here. Smith Thomas, Mia Jade. So that's obviously hello. How are you doing? That's just as I said, just wait for. So yeah, so this is me. Just moved house. Lisa Paris, hiya, hiya. Don't know whether I'm coming or going. My room is all done now, ready to do the readings. But first time doing the readings in here, so it's going to be strange. Oh, it's going to be absolutely strange to see how this is going to work, because my last room was just filled with such great energy, and I feel it's good here. I don't feel there's anything not, so hopefully everything will be fantastic here as well. First one in the new house, in the new room today. Yep. Yeah, you definitely are, Charlene, there. And I even managed to get all my Wi-Fi put into the new house and everything. So everything just worked out just beautifully. So hello, Bernie. How you doing, Bernie? Rebecca Whelan, hello, hello, hello. And do you know what's missing? I've just realised what's missing, but I can use my computer. My clock. My clock is missing. I always let my clock in front of me, but I've got my thing. Not that I just don't want to spend too long in each reading, because I want to try and give as many readings as I get, and that's why I normally use my clock. I can't use it today, so we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Okay, right. Do you know what, guys? I am going to get started, because we only have an hour. And I want to try and go through as many readings as I can. And I know loads of people will come on, unfortunately, and not unfortunately, fortunately, it's the Saturday before Christmas. So a lot of people will still be doing their shopping, their Christmas shopping at this time, will be doing whatever they have to do. So I'm just going to get started, and whatever will be, will be. Charlene, I'm going to come to you. Charlene Shaz, okay? One thing I do, just fire out. One thing, sorry, I'm in a muddle. You can see I'm in a muddle. First thing is, I'm going to introduce myself. Lorraine Bennett, psychic medium. I throw tarot cards, and I also connect to the spirit world. What I ask for you is, when I do my readings, I need you to validate as quick as possible. Yes, no, I don't know. I come direct, and this is to make sure that I'm with the right person. I should be with the right person. Please say no if it's a no, or I don't know, whatever. Please, I want you to don't say yes because you think you have to. Absolutely not. Hopefully, it will be mainly right yeses, because it's just whatever I get. Okay, so guys, please comment as quick. And if you don't comment, I'm just going to cut you off short, because I do need the comments, because it also lifts my energy. Charlene, this is for you. Okay, so I always start off with the tarot anyway. So let's see how we get on. Just while saying that, Gabriella, hello, Stacey or Stacey or Cherry, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Right, Charlene, yep, this is for you. Just keep commenting, Charlene, and we will see how it goes, okay? Right. Charlene, I feel as if you've ended a complete situation. I've just pulled out the death card here, so but I know it's nothing to do with death. I do feel you've ended a situation and you've started afresh. It's bye-bye and hello. Does that make sense to you? And maybe these are just my validation cards. I also do believe, Charlene, as well, you're making a decision, a very important decision about something, and you know you need to trust your intuition, but you're still not sure what you should do. Does that make sense to you, Charlene? Okay. I also do feel that you either moved into a new home. There's something about a new home, but I do know I've got the 10 of cups here, and it does say home at the bottom, but I also do believe as well, you're feeling a bit more content. These are just validation cards. Charlene, is that correct? Yes, Dave, that's fine. Right, okay, let's start and see what your reading is going to be. Okay, we've just pulled another 10 of Pentacles for this, as I do know, Charlene, you're needing some support, and I do feel the support is coming to you. And I do know as well, Charlene, 2026 is going to be absolutely brilliant, but you've got to listen to people in authority. Very important, Charlene. This is what I'm feeling and I'm getting, and I don't want you just to rush. And I know it's to do with your working environment. It could be to do with this. It could do with working. You do need to make sure you listen to that person in authority. Very, very important. And as long as you do that, things are going to get better and better. Okay. You're still not being live yet. You're just nervous about going. Oh, don't be nervous about that. Go after you've done 3 or 4. You don't even know you're going live. It's great fun. Anyway. But one thing I do have to say to you is, I think it's more than the live, Charlene. I do feel it's more to do with the working environment that you're in. So some other type of work. I do feel you need to listen to somebody in authority. Very, very important. Okay. I also do know you need to slow down with patience, but I do know as well that you are starting a new journey, 100% a new journey. And I do know this new journey is going to involve money in some way. So you will be making money in this as well. But it's a new journey. It's something. Somebody's. What's that? It's my computer, I think. And anyway, I do know that it's going to be. It's like a new journey for 2026, and I do know it's something that you're going to need, and I do know it's going to involve money. Okay, so that is really important. And again, it's definitely to do with work. Everything here is to do with your work environment. Absolutely to do with the spiritual side, but also to do with the actual work environment. Now, I don't know if this is what you're going to be doing as a living. I don't know that, but I do know this whole thing is definitely connected to that, which is really, really important. Okay, just remember, Charlene, you're a strong person. Strength is what you're really going to be needing in 2026, but I do feel things are going to work out okay. A lady has just stepped in for you, Charlene. I do know that this lady is, I do feel it's grandma. Might be wrong, could be mum, could be grandma, but I have the grandma feeling for this. We'll wait and see. And I do know that this lady did this work too, because she just told me, and I do know she says, I've got her back, and she is the one who's actually, she's not so much of a guide as such, she is just one of your relatives, and I do know that she used to do this work. She's talking about tea leaves, so I do know that she used to read tea leaves, or that old-fashioned type of mediumship. Does that make sense to you, Charlene, with this lady? Do you know this lady that I'm talking about? And I said, I do feel it is grandma. I also do know this lady, as I say, you feel her around you, you know she's there, and you also know when she's trying to teach you things. Yes, it's your granny. She was an amazing medium. Perfect. Well, she's just stepped in just now, giving me a massive goosebumps. So she validated that just to say, listen, just listen to her. This could be the person I was talking about, the person in authority. Remember, I know it sounds silly, you must speak to that person in authority. This still could be grandma, because whatever she gives you is going to be correct, as you know, because she's actually in the spirit world. The spirit world. Okay. She, as I say, she does have your back. Okay. She just wants to say, have a wonderful holiday. Just a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Now, what's amazing with this lady, Charlene, is she's not saying have a wonderful Christmas. She's saying have a wonderful holiday. I don't know why she's saying it that way. Maybe I'm making him out of a molehill, but she said, you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. She said, I always will be there. She's deliberately talking about setting the table with, I don't know if it's for her or for somebody else, but do you set or something at the table for somebody who's no longer with us in this world? Because she just showed me an empty place setting, but I don't know what that's about. Okay, I've got to work very fast here. So this is what she's giving. And do you know what? She's a great lady. She's laughing, and I really like her. Great personality, and she's laughing. She's just get on with it. This is what she's like with me. Okay, so Charlene, I'm going to leave her love with you. Just remember, a few wee pointers for 2026. Okay, don't rush it. Be patient and speak to the person. Could be an aunt in authority, and you're going to start making money, and you're going to have a fabulous journey for 2026. Okay, and I'm going to leave her love with you. And thank you so much for being here, Charlene. Thank you, and good luck with your lives, because they are super. Okay, right, just a few hellos before I do any more. Mia Jade, Smith Thomas, I think it's the wrong way around. Fantastic. And also saying hello to Gabriella, Mel McConnell. Well, hello, Bernice. How are you doing? Let me see who else has just come on. I've not said hello to. If I've missed you, I'm really sorry because all the names are Teresa Carty. They're all just piling on now. Okay, so the people that have just come on who didn't hear what I do. My name is Lorraine Bennett Gray. I'm a psychic medium. I throw cards and I talk to the spirit world, or should I say, they talk to me. And all I ask for you is validation. One, you're here, and two, as quick as I'm speaking, yes, no, I don't know, okay? Because I need that validation to make sure I'm with the right person. Hello, Helen Smith. Hello, Terry Bonacasio. I'm going to come to, is it Stasia Cherry or is it Stacia Cherry? I'm going to come to you now anyway. Stacia or Stasia, this is for you. Okay, Stacia or Stasia Cherry, fabulous. Okay, and remember just to validate as quick as you can. Right, hold on. Let's get going. Let's get going and see what we have for you. Okay, right. These are validation cards, by the way. These are just your initial cards. I do feel there's a lot of emotional be going on with you. I also do feel that maybe the past year, 2 years, maximum, I do feel you've overcome a lot of problems to do with your emotional side as well. I do know I feel you're a very creative person, but you're also a very, very patient person as well. You've had to be, should I say, you've had to be really patient. I do feel that things have moved on for you now, and I do feel emotionally things are so much better. Do they all make sense? Just your validation cards, and let me carry on with this reading, if that is correct. Okay, try and type in as quick as you can. I think I'm a bit slower than you guys, so that you probably see the answers quicker than me, but if you could just type as quick as you can, that would be amazing. I also do feel as well, again, I do feel a very creative person. And I also do feel there's some action that you do need to take. We'll talk about 2026 as well, to do with your money situation, but also to help with the emotional side with you as well. Patience, patience, patience. I keep getting this patience word, okay? You also need to speak to somebody in authority. Very, very important. I'm going to find out actually why in a second, because it's to do with your work. You do need to speak to somebody in authority, or you are the person in authority. I'm feeling here. There's something with that anyway, but I do know, I don't know if it's Stacey or Stasia, I do know that you are the sort of person, whatever you put your hand to, you can do it. I pulled the magician card, so I do feel when I get that card, whatever you put your hand to. But you know what? I think you doubt yourself. It's time to let that doubt go, and it's time for you to carry on and have a fantastic 2026. I also do feel you do healing, or you need healed. Does that make sense? I've got the word healing in my mind here. I feel that maybe you do. And I also do feel your working environment is also either involving either the healing side, or something is going on with your working environment that you do need to speak to that person in authority. I hope that does make sense to you. Okay, Amanda's just stepped in for you just now. I'm just going to call you Stacia. I don't know if it's right, but let me just call you Stacia. Amanda's just stepped forward for you, and you see his head nodding, and I do feel this is Dad. Dad, or like a father for you anyway. I do know that he was around you when you were growing up, so I do know that he was in your life then as well. And I do see him. He loved his garden, all this type of thing, and he loved a pristine lawn, or something to do with the lawn of his garden. I don't know where you're from. We don't have grass here, so I don't know what, but I just know his lawn was really, really, really significant. And I do know that this man was very kind. And as I'm asking to really blend with me just now, and I do feel he's kind, very considerate man, and he liked to help others. You are a healer, great. Does this make sense? The Reiki practitioner. Yeah. So it's to do with your work then, that's true, right? Oh, but do you understand the gentleman that I'm talking about here? I do feel it's Dad, or it's, yes, it's Dad, perfect. And I do feel such a lovely, lovely man. It makes me feel very comfortable as well. So I do know with that, and I do know he's around you so, so, so often. And he's talking about just now, I know there's a flu bug going about, and he's talking about, but I don't know why, but I do know he's got his hand out, and I do know he's rubbing his nose, and that normally means to me some sort of cold flu or something that either he had or you have, California, or you have anyway. So I don't know if the flu bug's where you are, but I do know he keeps wiping his nose for some reason. So it could have been a habit of his or something. But I do know that this gentleman is coming to say again, happy Christmas to you. Happy Christmas. But again, it's so weird. I feel it's a Christmas word again. Am I picking this up wrong? Maybe it's just the time of year just now, but I just hear happy holidays again. Happy, happy holidays, and I'll always be with you. I'll always be with you. He's telling me. But I do need more information. I do feel that your dad was either really good with his hand, or you had the flu, right? So he's just telling me, was your dad really good with his hands or something, building things or something to do with DIY or something? Because he's putting some hammers in his hand now, because I'm asking what did he do with himself or that. And it was something actually he really, really enjoyed doing. I do feel he was the type of man that if anything was wrong, I could do with him in this new house, by the way, everything was wrong, he'd be there with his toolkit to help you. Does this make sense? Your son's sick now. That's what it is then. So he was just saying that he's watching over you. Do you understand the DIY stuff? Does that all make sense to you? Because he's just saying anything at all. He says, if anybody wanted anything, I would do it, basically. And this is, he just wants to come through and say, you know what? Everybody, he would just still help everybody if he could. He says he still helps you from the spirit world, but just not the DIY stuff, because he can't physically do that now. So I think that's quite funny. But I also do feel he used to like crack a joke here and there, because that's the way he's actually said that to me. So does that all make sense? He was a fireman and an auto mechanic. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Because well, that's show me the DIY stuff, so that makes sense to me. That's how they do it. Very handy. So he's saying he can't do it now, the handiwork, but you can always do it. Just ask him, and he will give you anything that you need. He will do it. Now remember that anybody at all who's in the spirit world, your guides, your angels, your team, your loved ones, ask and they will always give. It's for your highest good. They are there for you, and that's exactly what he just said for you as well. Just ask and he will give you. Okay, he's going to be there with you all the way. Now this is interesting. Just as I'm leaving here, I was just getting something else. Has something happened with the Christmas tree? Did something deliberately fall off the Christmas tree? Let me know, okay? Because he's giving me his tinsel, but it could be anything. It's just a symbol. Something has just fallen off the Christmas tree to you. Let me know if that's happened, okay? Or a Christmas card or something. Something's fallen deliberately. You're going, is that you, Dad? Something like that, okay? I'll leave his love with you. Great gentleman. He just comes in and said, happy holidays. I need to turn my heater off because it's made me feel really, really warm. And I'll just give him his love for you. Lovely man. Lovely man. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So thank you so much. I'm going to thank him as well. He's a great guy. Terry, hello. Terry Picasso, oh, Michelle Harris, hello. To see if anybody I've missed, I'm really sorry. As I say, there's so many people coming on now. Christine Thomas, hello. I'm going to come to, let me see where my cursor stops. Mel McConnell. Mel McConnell. Can I come to you? Mel McConnell, please. Mel McConnell. He always makes a fuss. Lovely man. Mel McConnell just wanted to come and say, but just tell me, did something fall off? I like to just get validation. Did something either fall off? I got it as a Christmas tree, and then he showed me a card falling off, but just let me know, okay? All right, Mel, this is for you. Mel McConnell, this is for you. So let's see what's happening here. I'm working a wee bit differently in my people have just come on who don't know me. I've just moved into my new house 2 days ago. This is my new workroom. First time reading in it. So I didn't know what it would be like with the energy, because my last one was fantastic. But you know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel this is going to be good here. So I'm happy, because I was thinking, oh, what happens if I don't connect in my new room? But you know, it's happening, so it's great. Okay, Mel, sorry, you're waiting for a reading. I'll stop talking. Mel, this is for you. Oh, the sun has got his hat. Right, Mel, I do, again, these are just validation cards. An ornament fell. I knew something had fallen. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Right, Mel, thanks very much. Mel, these validation cards is telling me that you've started again out with the old, in with the new. The death cards come up, right? So I do know that, but I also know somebody's also passed around you as well within the past, I would say, a couple of years. Just let me know if that's true or not. But I do know there's the end of a situation and the start of a new one is something that you actually really do need, or did need, these validation cards in your life. The sun cards has come out, so I do feel things are improving so much better for you. And I do feel you're the type of person, whenever you do something, you've got to do it like that. You've got to do it really quickly. Do they make sense, Mel, these three cards? There's a recent passing, yeah. But does that all make sense? The rest of it makes sense. Okay, let's just find out. I do know there's been a lot of emotion around you, and there's going to be some deceit around you as well. I do believe there's some jealousy around you, Mel. I think you know about this just now, and if you don't, it will come up. Definitely the start of 2026. Absolutely, start being a bit more patient about it, because I think this is something you're really going to have to be patient. I do know as well that again, this is all going through just now, just passing on. I do feel emotional. They've got 10 of cups here. It is the end of a situation, which will be to do with, as you say, the somebody did pass. So yeah, no, the jealousy, I might have picked the word up wrong, very possibly, or somebody is not quite right around you. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. I just normally, when I get the moon card, it's either deceit or jealousy, and I felt more jealousy than deceit, but I might have picked up. So let's have a look and see what else is going to be happening here. Okay, now, it has been emotional because your 10 of cups is the highest of it. I do know we're talking about March, there's going to be new beginnings. You're going to be starting. Oh my goodness, because you're going to be overthinking this. Honestly, truly, you are going to be, you just don't know what to do with yourself, because this mind of yours is just going to be, I'm not sure. We'll keep an eye, definitely keep an eye out, definitely. But I do feel that the start of 2026, going into March, there's going to be you're going to going to start new. There's something new that's happening. It's swords, and you're going to end a situation as well, which is good. This is a situation that needs ended to bring in this new prospect. I don't actually know what it is yet. I don't feel it's work. Okay, I feel this is just to do with your overall situation, to do with everything that's just around you. I don't feel it's anything to do with work, because I don't have any work cards out here for you at all. I do know there's still going to be 2026. There is going to be changes and challenges around you, but I do also know when the sun came out at the beginning, you're going to be able to deal with everything and things, as long as you think positively. Yeah, it's not work. I knew it wasn't work, Mel, because I have no work cards out here. I do know that you are going to be a positive person, and everything that you, whatever you're going to think of it positively, things are going to get so much better emotionally, okay? Which is really, really important to you, okay? Right now, do you understand? Do you understand? Does it make sense to you? Have you got twins in your family, or is it something to do with the twins? Does this make sense to you? If you could let me know, or I might have moved on, but let me know. I've got two males actually here. It's really good. I've got two males. That's good, as long as it makes sense. But start thinking more positively. Make sure you have positively. I do. Yeah, I'm a mum of twins. Right, okay, that's all I needed to know. Right, okay, so let me find out why that's coming. All I could hear was twins. Okay, you're a mum of twins. Okay. Oh, right. Interesting. All I hear is congratulations and celebrations. So what's happening? Tell me. Is there something going on? I don't predict normally. Spirit world don't predict normally. But I do hear congratulations, because I heard the twins. I had to make sure that was still for you. Then I heard this congratulation. So could you tell me what it is, if you want to tell me? But all I hear is a massive congratulations coming up for you, Mel. So, but I think you do know what it is, because I don't necessarily normally predict. Okay, so well done. Great time. Just think more positively. And as long as you think, oh, hopefully I'll find out for Christmas you'll be a nana. I'm not saying a word because we don't predict, but all I heard was congratulations and celebrate. So you can let me know next time I'm on if that's correct or not. Okay, but I don't predict, so don't be disappointed if it's not, because they never. Oh, don't tell you these things. It's not for us to know; it's for you to find out. Okay, but thank you so much, Mel. More positive 2026, and things are going to be absolutely wonderful. Okay. Oh, you just had your wedding anniversary. Could be that. Could be that. It's all right. It's all right. It's all I hear. I don't even know if it was psychic. I didn't feel a spirit person in with you, but of course, they're going to be around. Because why wouldn't they be? Because they always are. So thank you for being here. Have a wonderful Christmas. Right, Gabriella, hello, hello. Grace Villaflor, hello. Halloween Arrow, hello to you too. Andy McLean, hello. Let me see where my cursor is going to stop. And come to Smith, Thomas, Mia, Jade. But I'm just going to call you Mia, okay? Because it's too much for me to. Right, okay. Again, validation cards are going to come out for you, Mia. So oh gosh, they're all falling all over the place. So let's see what we have for you. Mia. Let's just see what we're going to have for you, Mia, okay? God, they keep turning over. That's quite amazing, actually. Right, Mia. Validation cards, answer as quick as I am reading, please. That would be wonderful. Yeah. That is Mia. That's a good, right? Okay. Validation cards, very, very creative person you are, Mia. Really, really creative. You like to prepare things and you like to prepare them right. Does that make sense to you? Also, I do believe as well as when it does material things with the creative side, you always like to do things with your hands. Does that make sense? Okay. Just let me know if that makes sense. I also do feel you've been making a decision, a very emotional decision, which has had to be made, but you know you've made the right decision and you've accomplished what you needed to do. Does these right. Or does someone say they were new? Yeah. No, don't worry. I know when people are new when they're not as well. That's so funny. Right, Mia, could you just validate these for me, please? Just make sure they are correct, okay? The creative side, very, very important. You're very creative. You like to get things done. And I know you've been making an emotional decision. I feel that you've done it, you feel better, or you've nearly finished. And you are going to accomplish it. If you haven't done it already, you're going to be accomplishing it very, very soon. And I also do feel it's all to do material world as well. And I do feel with that as well, a little bit to go for 2026, but I do feel be patient, be patient, be patient. I think it's going to be really, really good. I also do feel as well you're going to be starting a fabulous new journey in two aspects of your life, but that's to either working or working towards something. Does it always have to be physically work? And also it's going to help you emotionally. It's going to be like a new emotional journey, but you need to do something to do with working as well. Now, this could be to do with creative side. I don't know. It could be something to do with that as well. But I do know for 2026, it's going to give you a lot more stability, which I do feel, Mia, it's something that you really need, okay? It's something that you really do need, the stability in your life, okay? And then, lovely card to finish with, the Sun. 2026, again, trust your intuition, it's always correct. Your intuition will never ever be wrong. Just go with the flow. Enjoy your life. Life doesn't have to be grueling. Life doesn't have to be serious. Okay, we all go through a lot of rubbish in our lives. We have to. That's our learning curve. But we need to enjoy life as well. And this is something I feel this is for you. Okay, listen back to these. Anybody I've given a reading to, by the way, listen back to these because you will get a lot out of this because I speak so fast. But I do feel you need to hear that. Okay, what you say? Haha, please don't mind it. Yes, master's degree in child psychology. I need to finish off as an perfect. There you go. But just take it as it goes. New beginnings for you anyway. Well, that's probably the cups because I've got the page of cups as emotional. It is absolutely for you. I've got a lady who's just stepped forward for you, Mia, and I do know this lady either she's rolling out the pastry, so that normally I feel it's mum, and I feel she used to roll out pastry. This is just when they come in just to show me, and I know that she's going like that. So I don't know something like flour or something like that, and she's complaining she's a really sore back. So I do know the back was really significant either with her or with you. Okay. Um, yes, need that star card right now has been through a difficult time. New beginnings come. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, all right, good. Right, this lady's coming. I do believe's mum. Okay, or like a mum to you. Oh, is your nan rolling out the pastry? Oh, sorry. Okay, would you like a mum though? I can't hear mum. So, is your mum still here? Just let me know anyway. Anyway, doesn't matter. But I do know this lady had a really sore back, or you have a sore back because she is complaining, and she keeps doing this with her hands. So I do know that was actually very, very significant. A loving lady, but don't mess with her. I wouldn't have messed with her. That's what she's telling me. Don't ever mess with me. All right, that's interesting. Right, your back pain is to do with Your child. Okay. So, but do you understand all this? It's your mum's mum. That's why she's saying mum, right? Okay. So I do know, as I say, I wouldn't mess with this lady. Very nice, very polite lady, but don't mess with her. Okay. Do not mess with her. And she's laughing at this now because she's telling me that is what she was like when she was seeing this one. She's not like that now. She's always there to help. She's always overseeing everything that's going on. You called her Nan, okay? Everything that's going on. She says, I see it all. Don't stop. Don't stop. She's telling me, dry the tears, dry the tears. So I do know that there's somebody who's been really upset recently. She said, there's no need for these tears. There's no need. You need to have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. She's telling me a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. She says, I'll be there. She says, I'll be there. She says, if I can make you mince pies, I would. She says, but I can't. She says, but I'm still going to eat them in the spirit world. She says, because I love them. Okay. She always loved them. A good mince pie. I loved something because I used to make them myself. Does that all make sense? Because this is what she's giving me. And I do, she's just lovely. She's just saying, like, I'm around you, I'm there. Just talk to me. Well, you do, because she just told me that. She does talk to me. But she said, just ask her anything that you want. Anything that you want, and she'll be there for you. Okay, lovely, lovely lady. Even though she was getting into trouble at the beginning, but that's the way she was. That was her attitude. So, I hope all that does make sense with you, Mia. She's going to be around you again for Christmas time. Enjoy everything. Yes, she sees it all. Yes, tears. Been with my child, very ill with medical condition. Mince pie is my favourite, and people joke about my love for it. Amazing, amazing, lovely communicator. Thank you so much for being here. She's going to be with you now. She's going to send healing, as with myself, for your child. Okay, speak to her and ask her for more help. And once you ask, they will help more. Okay, because remember, they're not really allowed to interfere with us unless they ask. So remember to do that. Okay, Mia, have a wonderful Christmas and hope everything works out okay. Okay, thank you. Yes, you might talk to her, Mia, but ask. That's the most important thing, is asking, okay? Because they always want to help you. Okay, thank you so much. Right, okay, Nancy Morgan, hello, hello, hello. Right, I'm going to go to my cursor now and see where it's going to stop. Have I read for you yet? Helen Smith. No, I haven't, have I? No. Helen Smith, because the cursor stopped there. Helen Smith, for you, please, okay? Again, validation cards are going to be coming out, so I need you to validate yes and I don't know with them, and then we'll see how it goes from there. It's very dry. What if it's because it's my new room with the aircon on, with the heating on, it's made my throat dry? Anyway, right, Helen Smith, for you, okay. Validation cards. You've got to do that. Right, okay. Oh, Helen, 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 Helen. Do you work with the spirit world? Answer me yes or no. Okay, these are validation cards. I believe, I hope, well, I don't hope these are for you, but if they're for you, I think you've had a really, really hard past, Helen. This is what I'm feeling. I also feel there's been a lot of deceit going on around you. I do feel there's been somebody around you, either somebody or somebody's around you that in your past that have not been very nice. Does that make sense to you? And I feel, Helen, I'm being very economical with the truth here, but it's something that I have to be, because I'm not going to start saying, do these cards make sense before I go any further? Because they're very, very serious cards, these, and I want to make sure that they're accurate. So I do feel either you work with spirit or something like that, very intuitive, that's fine. Yes, and you've had the hard past, but really hard past with somebody or some people that have caused this for you, with a lot of deceit, etc., a lot of like mental cruelty type idea. Does that make sense? Right. That's all I need to know for the validation cards. Right. Let me just find it. Just want to make sure they were for you. Okay. Right. You're going to have decisions you're going to have to make now in 2026, because you're still uncertain about something, and I do know you do have to make this decision. I do feel this decision is maybe to do well, it's not, I know, so let me try and think into this a little bit. I do know this decision is going to cause a lot of changes that's going to be happening in 2026. You know you've got to make the right decision. One thing I do have to say to you, Helen, is you must do it by the book. Don't scribble it. Trust that intuition of yours. So important. You said you're very intuitive. So trust your intuitive and be very, very important. I also do feel there's a motherly card. I put out the Empress, which is a motherly family card. So I do feel there's something that's going to be going on 2026 to do with a lot that's been going on in your past, Helen. Okay, so which does have to still be dealt with. Does that make sense to you? Okay, I do feel as well. I do feel as well 2026 is going to be something you're going to have to do on your own. And I do feel you're going to have to wish upon a star. You're going to have to wish upon. Is this making sense to you, Helen? You're not validating this just to make sure this is correct. I do believe you're going to have to ask the universe for some help, and they're there to help you. And they're said just said they're going to help you, but you need to. This situation has to be ended, and I do believe there's something still going to be happening with you, and I do feel it does have to be ended. But I do know if you just ask, you will receive all for the better. And I do feel as well it's going to give you, Helen, new beginnings. Okay, it was just something you're going to need in 2026. It's going to be like a new chapter opening in your life. I believe it's going to be all of it's. Yeah, I do. I think you're going to have to. You can never let it go because it's the grief. Okay, but I do feel that there's something you're going to have to. Do you understand why this is it's been quite hard to read this actually, but I do feel that is you're going to have to meet 2026. You're going to have to it's like a new chapter. Okay, and I know that's exactly what your mum would want for you. Now, can I just say a lady's just stepped in? I don't know if it's mum yet, so let's find out first. I do know a lady has just come in. Right, that is. I knew there was something there. Yeah, well, yes, you might, but yeah, counselling great. If whatever you feels right, you do right. But a lady's just stepped in here, and I don't know why, but she keeps touching her hair, and I feel it's the type of thing. I like my hair type idea. I might have picked that up wrong and she's smiling, beautiful, beautiful smile. This lady, I do feel this lady passed with cancer. So let me know if this is mum, okay? Because it might not be. Just let me know if this is mum. I do feel that she passed with cancer, and I do know as well that this beautiful lady, because she really is a beautiful, soft, lovely, lovely lady. I do feel she was really struggling towards the end, or you saw her struggling towards the end, because this lady's coming to say, "I am absolutely fine, dear. I'm fine. I am doing great. It's you that I'm worried about." So, is this mum? Just tell me if this is mum. Oh, you know it's mum. That's perfect. That's all we need to know, right? I just want to get into number 41 or 14 is really significant, okay? Could be an age, I'm not sure, but this is really, really important with her. She's just brought this. She's also showing me the anniversary cards as well. So I don't know if it's anniversary of something at the moment as well. I feel it's more happier than a sad anniversary, but you can let me know. I've got to work really quickly here. But I know she says she can see you struggling. But you don't have to struggle. She said, because I'm with you all the time. She says, I see you more now than I've ever seen you. And she sees what you're going through. Yeah, she really does. She really sees what you're going through now. And she says, you don't need to be. She says, I'm doing absolutely fine. She's got a beautiful dog beside her, by the way. So I do know that this dog was either hers or yours. Okay. And she said, when she passed to the spirit world, she said, either you opened a window or something, and I just flew away. She said, and this man and woman are standing, I think it was her mum and dad, I'm not sure. Um, this man and woman, I do feel it's grandma and grandpa, her mum and dad, were there to greet her. She said, life is brilliant where she is now. Don't struggle for her. She says, because she is doing absolutely fine. And I hope this actually does make sense to you, Helen, because this is what she's making me feel. I feel the love for you so strong as what she had. And thank you so much for being there for her. This is what she said for me. She said, just thank you so much for being there. Okay. So you really, really, you cared for her. She was bedridden. Okay. But you know what? She's thanking you for that. Absolutely thanking you. But it's time, she's saying, to let it go. She understands the grief. You can't let grief go. It's impossible. Okay? Absolutely impossible. But she's saying it will get easier if you just help it. I am there to help you. I know that you've been seeing the very generic, but it doesn't matter because she's giving me them the white feathers. The white feathers are floating down in front of me. So I do know you're also seeing the ladybirds, ladybugs. I don't know where you're from, but I do know that you're definitely seeing them as well. She said, I'm sending you signs. I'm sending you coins. She says, I'm trying to say to you, like, just to let you know that I'm here. She says, but you miss them because you're grieving so terribly. Does that make sense to you? Um, I know you're really close to her, but she says she's not gone anywhere. It's just you're not seeing her physically. And I know you miss the hugs because that's what she say. She says, we miss the hugs. She says, but I see absolutely everything. Okay. Now she's given me a memory, and I don't know what this memory is. I don't know if it's recent with you and people in the house, or it's with her. But I'm getting watching television in a row, and you're all eating and laughing. So I don't know what this is, but can you tell me what this is? But this is what she's giving me. Is this something that you've been doing recently, or is it something you did with her when she was fine? Because she said this was my time to go. She says you need to live the rest of your life. You really, really, you just have to now get on with it. You do have to get on with it. She says, and one day, many years to go, you will be meeting up with again. But just remember, she hasn't gone anywhere. She's just mentioned a memory of a car accident. So I do know there was somebody had a car accident, and I don't know, it could be too long away. Why would she be bringing it in? But I do, she just, and it's not prediction because I don't do prediction. So something to do with the car accident, she said, but everybody walked out, no problem. Does that make sense to you? Okay, to do with this, something to do with the car and an accident anyway. She just said, listen, I want to give you white roses. I want to give you the white roses. So I do know that these were very significant. She said, just give her some white roses. She said, and just tell her how much I love her. I will be there at Christmas time as I always was. She said, and I still am. She said, you're going to feel me. She says, you're going to feel me. I'm going to be a breath of wind, and you're going to feel this little breath of, and I don't know if you got it just now, but she's made me all goosebumps as well. So you're either going to get the really strong goosebumps, or you're getting them just now on Christmas Day, and the breath of wind, because she said, I am only a breath away. Okay. And I'm going to leave mum's love with her. So please, I hope that all does make sense to you. She's doing absolutely fine, and she just wants you to be the same. And she just loves you so much, because she's just a, and the white roses, I have to give you this load of white roses. So, and I'll leave her love with you. And thank you so much, Helen, for being here. You're sure about that? But everything, but you're not sure about the accident. Just hold it, because it's something to do with a car accident, so it will be something that will come to you as long as everything else makes sense. And thank you. And just remember, she is doing fine, and she will be there at Christmas time. Evelyn Beers, hello, hello, hello. You're so welcome, and have a wonderful Christmas. Let me see who my cursor's going to stop at. Amelia Mills, please. Amelia Mills. Amelia Mills, this is for you. Right, let's see what's going on here. Amelia Mills. Helen, I really hope that's helped you there, because honestly, she's so beside you. It's incredible. Listen back to it. Always listen back, because there'll be little bits of it. If you didn't take them, you will, because that's how they work. So, Amelia, this is for you. Amelia. Gosh, what's the time going? Where is the time going? Amelia Smith, is that? Amelia Smith, are you there? Let's just double check. Seems to be still stuck in Helen. Amelia Smith, is she there? Amelia Smith? She's not there. Right, okay, let me see who my cursor's going to come to. Oh, sorry, Amelia Mills. Amelia Mills. Amelia Mills, this is for you. Are you here? If you're not, I want to come to Evelyn Baez. Evelyn Baez. So whoever is going to, right, yeah. Okay, Evelyn, could you validate these as quick as possible, please? And Amelia, if you do come on, I will read you first. Right. Oh, you are there. Right, I'm going to come, sorry. I'm going to come to Amelia Mills first. Okay, because I did ask for her, so I feel this is for you. And then afterwards, I will come to you, Evelyn. Okay, Amelia Mills, this is for you. All right. And I've got to come to Evelyn after. Remember that one? Okay, Amelia. Oh, right. Validation cards, okay for you, Amelia? Okay. I believe you're very intuitive. Does that make sense? You're pulled at the High Priestess. I feel you're a very intuitive person. I also do feel that you do work with the spirit world as well, but let me know if that's correct or not. I also feel there's a lot going on with you just now to do with your finances, and I do feel that it's pretty strong, actually, your finance. And I also do believe quite recently, in the past years, couple of years or something, that you have actually started a new journey, something to do with making money. Amelia, does that all make sense to you? Okay. Amelia, does that make sense? Right, okay. Money, money, money. I definitely think money is a major thing in your life. Yeah, you can, but you question everything. I know you have to stop that, but that's what you do when you start with the spirit world. You question everything. That has to stop. You just let it out, okay? You've got a lot of changes coming up. 2026, you do have a lot of changes again to do with the money side of it as well. You also have got a new beginning to do with your emotional side, and I do know that's really, really important. And I do also feel okay, you're going to be working with children in January. Perfect. I also do feel it's going to give you more stability, and I feel it's something that you really, really need. Okay. You're going to have a lot more changes still going on with your emotional, my goodness, emotional side. But oh my goodness, and it's going to give you so much more confidence, and it's going to give you more confidence to do with your work as well. Just pull the 7 of Wands out. 17 is confidence, and Wands is my working card. So 2026, great year for your working environment, but you mustn't stress out, okay? You stop overthinking, because I've just pulled out the Nine of Swords and you're overthinking. Stop overthinking, okay? And especially when the new year comes as well, just let it be, because the more you think, the more you'll get out, and the more your mind will take over, your brain will take over, should I say, and it stops you doing so much with that. Just go with the flow, trust your intuition, and everything will be absolutely a hunky-dory. I've got a little boy who stepped forward here. I'm saying a little boy, there's a boy who stepped forward here, and I don't know if it's for you, Amelia. It could be for you. Do you understand a little boy in the spirit world, Amelia? Oh, fact, I've just got to change that. Have you got a little boy here in this world? There's a little boy in here in this world. Amelia, just verify that for me, please, because I had a wee mix up there. Just yes, a lot of emotions in different areas of life. Very confused. Well, it's your mind that's making you confused, by the way. Just stop overthinking it. Right. So was it a boy, Amelia? Could be my baby that's passed. Very well. Right. I got a little boy, and then I got a little boy here. Do you have a little boy here as well? Oh, yes, you do. That makes more sense, right? Okay. Right. Okay. So let me find out. Let me just feed into this and let me find out. Okay. Right. I do have a boy in spirit though. Okay. So I don't know if it was a boy that you said, a baby that passed. But I do feel, oh, I do feel that they did enter this world. Does that make sense to you, Amelia? Did he make this world on the earth plane? Just let me know if that does make sense to you, okay? Because this little boy is saying, I'm fine, I'm doing absolutely fine. Please don't worry about me. He says, I'm doing absolutely fine, because I feel that there's still a worry that goes on. Amelia, did this little boy reach the earth plane? If it's not for you, this little boy, because I do know he reached here but didn't last. He wasn't here very long. He wasn't here very long. Does that make sense to you, Amelia? This little boy, did he touch? Yeah. No, no, no. He was about 4 months in belly. No, no, it's not him, Amelia. This little boy actually reached this earth plane, who was born. So anybody who knows this little boy who reached the earth plane, who lasted approximately 2 months or 2 weeks or 2 days in this world, come on and let me know, will you please? Because that's really, really important. Okay. But no, Amelia, this isn't him. But just be rest assured that he's come back as another soul, as a soul, because it's a soul. Because remember, the souls never die. It just wasn't meant to be at that particular time. I also feel, Amelia, that you had a son after you lost this child in that pregnancy. Does that make sense to you? Because if so, that was a soul but got reborn again, so which is really, really important. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. But there is, but I do, because I keep hearing the boy, the boy, the boy, the boy. So I think I might have moved on from you, Amelia, with this. But one thing I do have to say to you is please be rest assured that the son was reborn soul into another son, because that's what he's made me feel, okay? And everything's wonderful, so do not have to worry. Good luck for 2026, by the way. It's going to be brilliant. Stop overthinking, because the more you overthink, you're going to stop. Again, listen back to this. I do believe your job's going to be amazing, but I also feel it's going to give you the confidence that you need, okay? So I'm going to leave love with you, because I want to get on to who has the little boy who lasted either 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months on this earth plane, please, because he's standing here right now. Okay, and there's a bit no, Evelyn, even though it's no, it's not for you either. I don't feel it's, unless I picked this up wrong. I feel this child was here because he's going, Mummy, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Well, good. I'm glad you decided to work with children and me, because you're going to do brilliant. Okay, just stop overthinking, and you're going to be absolutely brilliant. Okay, now, I'm going to now come to, who was that I said? Was it Evelyn? Evelyn, is that who I'm going to come to? Evelyn. Yep. I'm sure it's no, it's a boy. I can't change it. It's a boy. Anyway, he's here, but that's what happens. It won't be somebody who's come in here. This is what happens. Evelyn, this is for you, okay? Evelyn, I'm going to come to you. You had a daughter you lost at 3 months old. Okay, so let me just find out. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Okay, so I feel, yes, Evelyn, it is for you. Evelyn Bias, okay. Can I ask you something as well? This little girl of yours, with 3 months old, did she pass with a genetic disease? Just let me know. Did she pass with a genetic disease, Evelyn? Okay, and then we'll find out if it's her or not. Because a little girl has stepped forward now, but I want to make sure it is for you, a genetic or some sort of disease, that sort of thing. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, Evelyn, does that make sense to you? Genetic disease for this little beautiful little girl who's now come in to talk to me. I also do feel as well, Evelyn, it wasn't that long ago, but then what is time and spirit? But I do feel, Evelyn, that it was just maybe 2, 3 years ago, but I'm not very good with times. Evelyn, does that make sense to you? Was it a genetic disease that this little one passed with? Okay. Okay, but she was born at 28 weeks. Was it a genetic disease? So that's all I need to know. I need to hear the, that's what I'm hearing, genetic disease, okay? Was there something going on with that? Okay, so let me just carry on with this just now while you're validating that for me. And if not, it's not for you, because I've still got a little boy here as well. Anybody who's lost a little boy, yes, she lived for 3 months, but did she have a genetic disease? I just need this for validation, that's all. I want to make sure it's her, okay? Because I've got the most beautiful little girl here, and but I don't know if she is for you. I don't, she's not saying anything at the moment. This is apart from this genetic disease. I also do feel just now is Evan. I do believe these are validation cards just now. We'll step that aside just now, but I do believe you've had a new beginning for the validation cards, and thank goodness you're saying, thank goodness you've had a new job or something to do with a job or working situation. This is all in the past couple of years. I feel there's been a new, something to do with the material world, and also something to do with working environment. Does that make sense? They said she's something they'd never seen before. That makes sense then. Okay, she was very right. Okay, they've never seen this. This is why I've got genetic disease. Okay, but do you understand these validation cards? I'm so sorry to hear. I mean, I know this little girl who's with me just said is absolutely fine. She wants to get the number 5. Do you understand number 5? Was it 5 years ago, 5 months ago, 5 something ago anyway? Or would she have been 5? What is the number 5? This little girl is good. Now remember, when you get children in, they just come in to say they're doing absolutely fine, because they've never really lived their life to give me the evidence that I would normally get when they're here. Okay, so that's why I need these little bits of validation with how they passed, etc. Okay, but what I am feeling, and I do know the soul will be telling me that you have had new beginnings to do with your working environment, or something to do with working, and your new beginnings to do with your financial as well. Does that make sense? And I do know that this is, you have been learning, you have started something new as well. Does that make sense to you, Evelyn? If you could write in as quick as possible, that would be amazing. Okay, just to let you know. I do feel as well as there's still tears being shed, because she showed me the tears are still being shed. And she said, absolutely no need for that, Mummy, because I'm doing absolutely fine. Can I ask you something? All right. Should have been 13 years or so. I got the number 3. Right, that's where I got that. And today's her birthday. Wow. So you were supposed to get red for her today. Fabulous. Well, she's doing absolutely fine. And she's the one that's she's actually doing, oh, absolutely fine. Wonderful. Can I ask you? Okay, I do feel there's definitely been a big thing to do with money going on with you. Does this make sense with you, Highland? Does this make sense with you? And an awful lot to do with the money situation, and I'm not too sure what it's about, but I am feeling this. But one thing to do is she says, I'm with is grandma and grandpa in the spirit world? I hate to ask the question because she's with a man and a woman are standing either side of her that look older. And I do know for the fact that they are with her. She said, there's not such a thing as birthdays in the spirit world, by the way, because every day is a birthday. Every day is fantastic in the spirit world. But she's saying, has she got a little brother? Have she got a little brother? Huh. Let me know, Evelyn, because she says, I want to say hello to my little brother. She's just talk, talk, talk now, talk, talk, talk now. This is what I'm getting, which is really interesting. Have you got, is there 3 of them? 3 or 4 of you now? 4 of them here in the spirit world? Let me know. Because she's saying there's no such a thing. Every day's a birthday here. You never, ever have to worry. She says, and if I want to go, my dad and my grandparents. That's fine. Well, they're with her. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Ethan, you've got a little brother because she just wants to say, I see him. He sees her. I don't know how old he is, but he sees her or he's claimed to see her. Let me know for validation because she just said he sees me. He sees me and he feels me. Okay. Right. So it's the brother that's like Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. Right. Ethan. Ethan is who's Ethan then? Is this the little boy that came through before? So there's all this coming through, right, Evelyn? You need to validate this. Remember the little boy came through first? Then you told me you lost a little girl. The little girl's been here, your little beautiful daughter. And who is Ethan? Right. Okay. So Kobe is a brother that is like Kobe sees her. I'll tell you that right now, okay? Speak to Kobe, whatever Kobe is. I know that he sees her, okay? Because he says that she was 22. Ask him, okay? Because he's felt her and he's seen her. Absolutely, okay? And that's really, really important. I also want to talk about the flocks of birds that either you've seen or it's symbolic to connecting with her. Okay, so that's really, really important. Now, there's a wee brother. She kept talking about wee brother at the very beginning. Please listen back to this, guys. Listen back because the little boy in spirit, Okay, so I don't listen back because she kept hearing this brother as well. Listen back, hear it, and then you will get all your validation that you need. Okay, she's fine. They're all fine. Everybody's fine. I need to finish off here now, guys. So, one thing I do have to say to you all, Merry, Merry Christmas. Okay? Merry, Merry Christmas. From myself, from the spirit world, absolutely. From all your loved ones, friends, and family in the spirit world. I have to say to you guys, Merry Christmas to all of you from them because they can't verbally say that to you, but it's through people like myself who are here. So it's our job just to speak. We are their channel to you. And I just have to say, Merry, Merry Christmas from them all. And just remember, they will be there on the day watching your turkey and thinking, this is wonderful. There's been no sadness in the spirit world. They'll be thinking, enjoy yourselves. Have a fantastic time. And I will see you all in 2 weeks. Okay. And thank you so much for being here. Bye, 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 bye.